I bought this '68 Dodge Charger RT as a rusty heap when I was 19 with plans to race it as young men often dream. Fortunately, I became distracted by other things in life, as young men often do, and I never got around to racing it. I say fortunately because if I had actually built it up to race, I would have messed it all up and maybe even wrecked it. Instead, I parked it in my garage for almost 30 years. All that time, the car felt like an unfinished novel or a half-written song that wanted to be completed. Recently, I had to decide either restore it or sell it. Since I was the one who had started the story, I felt like I should be the one to continue it. Plus, on some level, the car's story had become part of my own story, so I couldn't just sell it. In retrospect, I think the restoration process reconnected me with an earlier time in my life that I'd nearly forgotten. Now, a drive around town is like traveling back in time, weather permitting, of course. The car is a genuine RT, but the motor had been swapped by a previous owner. With some help from my brother, who is a true gearhead, I bought a period-correct '68 440, which you'll notice is sitting in the passenger compartment. This car was fun on dates. The backseat was filled with engine parts and tools, too. The ladies loved that. A machine shop rebuilt the motor, and I found a good body guy that I could afford who did the metal, the paint, and much, much more. I tried to focus on anything a shop couldn't do economically, especially finer details. For example, I spent way more time than I should have reconditioning old parts when reproductions were available. It was time well spent, since each time you replace an old imperfect part with a shiny new repro part, your car loses just a little bit of its soul. If you do too much of that, then the only original part left might be the VIN plate. So save anything you can. According to the body tag, the car is more or less back to its original color and appearance, inside and out, right down to the tail stripe. The only thing I knowingly changed was the color of the vinyl top, which was originally white, but I went with black just because it looks better. Despite having nearly 450 horsepower, I rarely drive the car hard like I thought I would. The drive is less like a race and more just like catching up with an old friend. We are almost the same age. And where do you stand for something like this? Oh, maybe a hat. A different hat? No. Okay, screw the hat. We'll just do this. Alright, I'll shut up now so you can hear the background music. It's an instrumental version of a patriotic Irish folk standard called The Minstrel Boy that I arranged and recorded myself, special for this video. Enjoy.